It's better to cry in a Lamborghini than to be happy in Uber. It is better to cry in a private jet than to be smiling in a taxi. So meaning they prefer to marry a man that they will make them to be crying, suffering them, but they are in a private jet, than to marry a good man, but here they are in a taxi. Money can make you make wrong choices. There was a video that came out and they saw an African lady in an Arabic nation. The people there in that nation were molesting her. They made her naked and were touching her anyhow. They say you came here to look for money and you are doing prostitution. And believe me, many African girls are that side of it. African girls are that side. They are prostituting, they are forcing them to sleep with animals. They use them as specimen because their parents were poor. Some people that are doing prostitution, if you ask them question today, it's because their parents are poor. You better wake up. May they not use your children as a sample. Train your children. Oh yes, very good, but make sure provision is there for them. Make sure there's a lot of abundance. Let them choose to marry because of who they love, not because of they want to eradicate poverty that you are not able to remove from the family. Many children now, young people, their fifth wife, they are following old men that is old enough, older than even their fathers, doing all manner of things with old men because of there was no provision. You don't know that why many people are misbehaving is poverty. A young man came out in 2020 and was saying something about his master that he was working with. He said whenever they say they are going for fasting and prayer, don't listen. No, he said they are going for orgy. They carry young girls and they are sleeping with different young girls. He was exposing his master. And who are those young girls that are going there? They are the children of poor people, children that are looking for a way to break out. I say they will not use your children.
So this video is making rounds, trending online, and I don't think it's the right time to mock a girl who made her choice basically through her mother's influence. What do I mean? Regina was barely 18 when the mother made the choice for her, because I don't think she's the one that made that choice, even though most times she says she was the one that made the choice. But then when somebody is going through stuff, the least you can do is to mock the person, right? I think she should be cautioned, she should be called to order, there should be an empathy. And even if you don't want to empathize with her, why mock a pain? Right? Why mock a pain? There are also a lot of pastors that have actually had divorce, separation, and some come out plainly to talk about their marriage brouhaha and issues. So why the mockery? Again, I want to talk to parents sincerely. Sometimes parents are actually the major cause of these wrong choices. See, if you don't plan your life very well, especially for your children financially, they're going to make choices because of feel that getting married to somebody that will take care of their financial needs is actually the best. They're not thinking about the consequences at the moment, but they just want to live a particular kind of life and live a kind of life they've been used to. So poverty, lack of provision can make a child make a choice, even though the parents are not influential to it. How can you give birth to a child you've not thought about making provisions for that child and you expect the child to live all their life like that? See, giving birth to a child is good. It's a gift from God. But the least you can do is to sit down there and wait for another man to come and marry the child and just expect that once the child gets married, that is the end. No. You've got You've got a role to play as a parent. Ensure you make all the provisions available. Ensure that you provide for those children. Else, they're going to be making choices that you're going to regret much later in life. Sincerely, I'm not here to blame Regina Daniels or whatever. Everybody have issues. In short, a lot of marriages go through a lot of issues, but some people deem it very bold to bring it up on the internet. Some do not bring it out on the internet. But the truth is this: abuse has different forms, and if what Senator Ned Nwoko saying is true, I think she should go through rehab. It's the best for her. What is even good out there? A lot of people are sick out there. I'm sorry to use that word, but the truth is that by the time you leave this one and go to the next one, when life starts, the truth is that that person is even worse. So the one you know you are marrying, just stay there, especially when you know you're not going through abuse, right? Like he said, if you ask all his wives, nobody can talk about the fact that he has ever abused anyone. So guys, what do you think about this video? Do you think it was right for Prophet David Uche to be literally mocking this little girl? Because the choice is not basically hers. I think she's influenced by a lot of things, right? So let's discuss in the comments. Thank you.